Roger. Hi everyone, it's Lou Hope is typing, and here today, my video, I'm going to be talking about Scienceworks, or does it? I'm videoing outside as I'm talking about the sky, and specifically the constellations. So, I'm going to be talking about how cultural heritage is digitised and if it is made redundant. And I'm specifically going to be looking at a particular exhibit that is on the Scienceworks website. So the Scienceworks website is part of the Museums Victoria website. I found a constellation activity. I also saw a post about Aboriginal constellations. So, having a look at this article about the constellations, it got me thinking that maybe I could combine these two activities. And this shows me that digitising cultural artefacts is not only helpful, but it can also be a wonderful experience to be able to share. Now, going about this task, it was not an easy one. I modified it a little bit because instead of printing off their constellations, I instead printed off the Boon Wurrung constellations of the Aboriginal people, and the photo is by Mats Bjorklund. So I'll show you what I created, and instead of using a paper cup, which I didn't have on hand, instead used a toilet roll holder. And yes, it seems a little bit ironic in this COVID era that we're living in. But anyway, let's have a look. Inside is the image, and when you shine it up to a wall, you get this effect. The photo is definitely not crystal clear, but the image that you get is one of wonder, because you're not only seeing the outside world from the inside, but you're also learning about how the stars work and also what the stars mean to Aboriginal people. If you look further on the Museums Victoria Scienceworks site, it explains why these constellations are meaningful and how they provided information. So not only would I have not had this opportunity to explore these constellations without this digitised version, it is also a way of applying your knowledge and getting that hands-on approach without actually having to be at Scienceworks or mixing with a whole group of people. Yes, there are limitations, of course. It would be fantastic to have an Aboriginal person talking about these constellations and being able to see these constellations in the sky and hear their explanations about them. But this is the next best thing. And it's also a way to keep our history alive, as Aboriginal people for generations have passed on their knowledge through art and stories and dance and song. This is a way that those stories are maintained, that they will never be forgotten, and that they are accessible to all people everywhere in the world. Please like, comment and subscribe, and if you'd like to hear more or know more, please go to the Museums Victoria website and specifically have a look at the Scienceworks exhibits and what they have to offer in this crazy digital world. Over and out.